serenade you with their love tonight. Okay, so to get this started off, could I have a household object like a pencil or a stapler or
a vacuum?
A vacuum. Our love is like a vacuum.
Sam, our love is like a vacuum. It sucks. Hey Sam, our love's like a vacuum. We need to clean up our problems.
Sam, our love is like a vacuum. Sometimes it's in the closet.
Sam, our love is like a vacuum. It scares the dog.
Sam, our love is like a vacuum. We gotta clean the filter out.
Sam, our love is like a vacuum. We're always sucking something. Sam, our love is like a vacuum. There's a lot of hoses, and I'm not quite sure how it works. Sam, our love is like a vacuum. When the belt goes out, we can never find a replacement.
Sam, our love's like a vacuum. We should probably do it more often.
Sam, our love is like a vacuum. I'd prefer a newer model.
Sam, our love is like a vacuum. Sometimes it feels like a chore.
Sam, our love is like a vacuum, always cleaning the cobwebs.
All right. All right, can we get something else? Let's perhaps a dangerous object, like a power drill or a knife. Our love is like a knife.
Sam, our love is like a knife, wrenched in all the right ways.
Sam, our love is like a knife. You know how to cut me to the core.
Sam, our love is like a knife. It scares the hell out of me. Sam, our love is like a knife. Sometimes you got to know when to parry and when to thrust.
Skoma.
All right, and let's get something else. Can I get an occupation like a teacher or a lawyer or
Gynecologist.
a veterinarian? Our love is like a veterinarian.
Our love is like a veterinarian. You got to be familiar with a lot of different types of animals.
Sam, our love is like a veterinarian. There aren't a lot of them out there.
Sam, our love's like a veterinarian. You gotta be comfortable sticking it right up in there.
Sam, our love is like a veterinarian. We put things down.
Sam, our love is like a veterinarian. I forgot what I was saying.
All right, let's do one more. Can we get a celebrity like Kim Kardashian or who?
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves. Our love is like Keanu Reeves.
Our love is like Keanu Reeves. If you kill my dog, I will come after you.
Our love is like Keanu Reeves. Never changes character.
Our love's like Keanu Reeves. You never age in it a day.
Sam, our love is like Keanu Reeves. Did you take the red pill or the blue pill?
Sam, our love is like Keanu Reeves. Not as popular as it used to be. Our love is like Keanu Reeves in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Can we go back in time and get Napoleon? Love that. Our love is like Keanu Reeves, the Point Break. The Point Break.
All right, actually, let's get one more. Can I get a dangerous animal like a tiger or
Rhinoceros.
what was that?
The alligators and more.
Honey badger.
Alligators. Our love is like an alligator.
Sam, our love is like an alligator. Watch the teeth.
Sam, our love is like an alligator. We can both unhinge our jaw.
Sam, our love is like an alligator, always snapping at me.
Our love is like an alligator. I can never tell the difference between that and a crocodile.
Sam, our love's like an alligator. You know how to keep it snappy.
Sam, our love is like an alligator. It's scaly and weird.
All right, Sam, how do you feel? Do you feel better? Wonderful, yes. That's our game. Thank you. All right, our next game is called Conducted Story. And that is a game for Alan, Sarah Jo, and Dart. And Ben, Laura will call.
And this is going to be a story, a totally made up story. First we need some different genres for these people. So for Dart over here, can we get a type of a movie, like genre? Western, I have Western. And for Alan here, we're going to get a type of book, a literary thing.
Non-fiction.
Non- Time travel. Time travel. And for Sarah Jo, we're going to get let's see. Yeah, okay, play a stage, some sort of like play or performance art.
Tragedy.
tragedy,
Oh.
like a Shakespearean tragedy. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna just go over them one more time.
Western.
Western.
Time travel.
Tragedy.
Okay, the next thing I need from you guys is a title of a story that's never been told. Yeah, just random. Give me an animal.
A hippo.
A hippo. Okay, this hippo's gonna go on an adventure. What's this adventure?
Space.
Hippos in space. Okay, so that's how this goes. What I'm gonna point to each one of them, and once I point to them, they're just gonna carry on the story. And so this hippos in space. And like every good story, we start off with Once Upon a Time.
Once upon a time, there were these hippos in space, but they were future space hippos, but simultaneously, they were happening right now. They were in space right now, but it's in the future. So sometimes they're in the future, sometimes they're right now. But also sometimes they're in the past, which is also now.
But my hippo was not with me. My hippo was in the past, 30 years ago. I'm sorry, I just miss my hippo so much. I've had my hippo since I was... And the evil man took him away. Okay? He had a cowboy hat and a mustache. And I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get my hippo.
That's right, I took that hippo. I saw him and I said I want to ride that thing because I can do it in a weightless environment. And I reached my pistol and I said, Hippo, you're coming with me.
And I said, don't you dare. Okay? That's my hippo. He's coming with me. I don't want to be near your space gadgets. Okay? Your hat. I want to take my hippo home, and you can just go have a nice day, sir. Thank you very much. Okay? Thank you.
And then this hippo went with her, but it also stayed behind because that's how time works. And so the man, he thought he had the hippo of the present, but it was really the hippo of the past. It was a hippo that he did not like yet. It was not quite fully grown for him. So he had his pistol and his hat and the not quite fully grown hippo from the past. And she... Now the weirdest thing happened with this hippo. It would be there one minute and disappear the next. Now that lady said it could have been some fancy science talk, but I knew it was magic.
Magic ruins everything. Okay? You know what I'm saying? First you have your hippo, and then someone takes it away. But you know what? He had the hippo of the past, and little did he know, that hippo had cancer. Okay? My hippo had
So, the cowboy had the past hippo with cancer, and that led him on a huge journey to actually cure the cancer. And did that really make him a bad man at all? Now, I found me a doctor, and he told me this hippo had a particular type of cancer called bonitis. It would rip and change the bones of that animal until he basically collapsed in on himself.
which is just really sad.
And that's how time travel works, actually.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very special moment. I have the distinct honor of introducing you to one of the most magnificent beings in the universe, called Professor Know-It-All. Professor Know-It-All, we need you. Professor Know-It-All. Oh, here you are. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Professor Know-It-All. And as you may not have guessed from Professor Know-It-All's name, the professor can answer any question you give to he, she, it. So ladies and gentlemen, in order to participate in this wonderful night, I will need your very carefully considered questions that I will submit to Professor Know-It-All. Who has a question for Professor Know-It-All? Yes, ma'am.
What happened to the hippo?
What happened to the hippo? Professor Know-It-All, I'm not sure I totally understand the meaning of this question. What happened to the hippo?
Well,
The
Hippo.
when?
Bonitis is
Space.
the
Amazing. The hippo, if you can follow the abstract thought, the hippo had this strange condition called bonitis in space. Okay? And that, I hope, makes you feel better. All right, ladies and gentlemen, may I have another question? Yes?
What is the next evolution for an Eevee off of Pokemon?
What is the next evolution of Eevee off of Pokemon? Professor Know-It-All.
Everyone,
knows.
That.
of course,
Pokemon are
Always
Doing.
the
Weird.
Things.
Pokemon.
evolve into
New.
People.
Amazing. The next step in evolution is that your favorite Pokemon will turn into people. Wonderful. May I have another question for Professor Know-It-All? Yes.
How do you make a gourmet pizza?
How do you make a gourmet pizza, Professor Know-It-All?
the
First.
Step.
is
taking the
dough,
And.
beating it,
Until.
It.
flattens,
and expands
then
You.
must.
Eat.
It.
After,
boiling water
on,
Onion.
Okay, so beat, expand, boil, onions, eat. That's how it works. May I have another question for Professor Know-It-All? I think Professor Know-It-All, they have satisfied all their... Oh!
Where do babies come from?
Yes, I've had this question too. Professor Know-It-All, where do babies come from?
babies,
Come.
From.
the,
stork's urethra
and,
Internet.
The internet plays a much bigger role than we thought. Somehow it works with the stork's urethra. Thank you. Yes?
What's the meaning of life?
Ooh. Professor Know-It-All, what is the meaning of life?
the
Meaning.
Of.
life,
is to
always
The.
a,
Good.
Elephant.
but
rhinoceroses are
lousy,
And.
crappy.
So on the continuum of life, elephant good, rhinoceros bad and crappy. So that is the meaning of life. Does anyone have another question for Professor Know-It-All? Wonderful. Professor Know-It-All, we are humbled to be in your presence. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes. Okay, our next game is a game called Columns. And this one is for Yosh, Jolene, and Ryan. Okay, and for this game, we will need two very brave volunteers from the audience. Could we get two brave volunteers from the audience? Yes, you, sir. One more. One more Yes. You, ma'am. Please join us. Thank you. Yes. And there are steps over here. Thank you. And sir, can I get your name? Jason. Thank you, Jason. Can I get your name, man? Kylie. Jason and Kylie. Thank you very much. Well, this game is very simple. Our improvisers are going to play a scene, okay? But they're going to need your help through the scene. You will feel them tag your shoulder, okay? Or your back. And when they do, say a word. Say it as loud as you can, but it can be any word. It doesn't matter, okay? And they will use it as part of their scene. Let's test, okay? Today, I went to buy a
mustache.
Wonderful, yes. This morning, I ate a delicious dog. Perfect. Okay, great. One more thing we need from the audience. We need a location that can fit on this stage. Like an ice cream stand, or
Restroom.
what?
Public restroom.
A public restroom. All right, let's see the scene at the public restroom in 3, 2, 1.
Hey,
Hey,
how do you like that soap?
I love it. Have you tried it?
No, I typically use
Punch.
Punch to wash my hands.
Interesting. I've never tried it, but I mean, I would be excited to see how it feels.
Yeah, does it always turn your hands,
Nose hair.
does it always turn your hands into nose hair?
I mean, I've never noticed that my hands turned into nose hair,
Mhm.
but next time I will chicken, and then I'll find out.
Okay, sounds
Yeah.
good. So, I'm kind of
So what brings
wondering.
you in the public restroom?
It's a funny story. I was walking along and I stubbed my toe on a
Pineapple.
pineapple. It's, you know, it's kind of juicy and
Lame.
lame right here. Yeah, my leg is juicy and lame right
I mean,
now.
pineapples are dangerous objects. Sometimes I'll trip and fall over stupid. I'm just walking along and stupid's right there.
I was walking along, my friend was outside, he saw the pineapple, but I think he ran into a
Chinese star.
shining star. So I hit the pineapple, he hit the shining star, and yeah, you should see that.
Dude, hey, how are you?
Hey.
I'm Yash.
I'm
Dude, this giant star out there,
Yeah?
that was crazy. It was so big. It was so bright. My sunglasses couldn't even protect me how bright it was.
No, I
Yeah, it was
I wasn't
pretty damn
looking.
bright. I lost the pineapple, by the way.
Oh, man.
It rolled out into the
Rainbow.
rainbow. It just blended in with the yellow and all.
I think I saw it. It was over by the tree.
The rainbow did come down near the tree. I didn't go check over there because there was a
Underwear.
because there was a lot of underwear out there. I was like, I don't want to go touching around
Yeah, I
underwear.
mean, one time I went over there and there was underwear,
Uh-huh.
and I just felt so shoe.
Underwear often makes me feel like shoe, but you know, I've heard that you find pots of gold at the end of rainbows, but I never knew underwear was over there. Did you
I
know
mean, no, I haven't looked too far though. I mean, maybe if we go outside and look at the
Water.
water, we might find some potted gold.
You guys want to go look at
Well, I mean, if we're in this bathtub,
Yeah, let's
why
leave
don't
the
we
bathroom.
go
wash my hands? Oh my god, this soap is turning my hands into black. I can't see that anymore. Maybe we can use my hands to block out the star.
Maybe.
Yes, that's a great
Let's
idea.
go.
Yes.
Come on, star. I have to go look at the water.
Please give it up for Jason and Kylie. Okay, our last game tonight is called Bell Change, and that's for Cassidy, Lee, and Yash. And then Laura will run our show.
Well, I try to get the bill out of my extremely small pocket. This game's called Change, or the Bell Game. So every time I ring the bell, they're gonna do a scene, and every time I ring the bell, they're gonna have to change, like, to say what they said, or what action they did, whatever I call it. So it goes something like this. It's like, just say it.
Oh, I stubbed my toe.
Change.
I stubbed my elbow.
Change.
I stubbed my butt.
There we go. And that's how game change works. First, we need a suggestion. Let's get a relationship. How do these people know each other?
A tooth fairy and a kid.
Tooth fairy and kid. Okay. And maybe let's give them where they're at to a location that will fit here.
Bedroom.
Bedroom. Okay. Typical. So we'll do this, and I'll be on the side and just listen for the bell, and then we'll see this in 3, 2, 1.
Oh man, I'm so happy my incisor finally came out.
Okay.
I'm so glad my buck tooth finally came out. I'm so glad Dad finally found a girlfriend. Time to put this tooth under my pillow. Get some cash money tomorrow. It's gonna be great.
Okay, you have to fall asleep if you want the money.
Who the hell are you?
Stop talking. Lay down so I can do my job.
No thank you. Dad told me to never lay down when someone told you to.
Girlfriend and the tooth fairy at the same time, so I need you to lay down.
What?
Yeah,
How can you be both?
go to sleep. You'll forget the whole thing in the morning.
No. I don't wanna.
Okay, so
You're scaring me. I thought Tooth Fairy was a full-time job.
yeah,
Can
it's
you
fine.
come down to my level? Why are you flying up there?
All right.
Thank you.
Figure out another way to get down.
You come down here. Thank you. That was graceful.
I'm serious, it's part of what I do.
Wow, that was truly magical. All right, maybe now I can lay down. Could you fluff my pillow for me? Could you tuck me in? Could you get me some Kool-Aid from the kitchen? I'm not allowed downstairs.
Yeah, your dad has a lot of rules about the
I sure do have a lot of rules.
Dad.
What are you doing in my house?
Well, you invited me over for movie night, so
Well, we were going to change my name.
you invited me over for picnic. You invited me over for, do we want to say it in front of the child?
It's about time she learns about the way the birds will be.
I'm a boy. Are you guys gonna wrestle again? Like I saw last week?
Just like WWE, son.
So it was fake.
Fake is not the word I would use, but what we were doing was choreographed, if that's what you're asking. What we were doing was done completely on the spot. What we were doing was between two consensual adults who were trying to achieve a common goal. You want to know what that common goal is, sweetie?
Well, the common goal is just to really just make things work. Really just to make a business plan. It is to, do you want a sibling?
Only
Chrysanthemum, I know that you've always...
I told you.
Chartreuse, Beelzebub, I know that you've always wanted
I
a
told you
sibling.
not to call me that.
What do you want me to call you?
Billy Bob.
Billy Bob.
Yash. Elmo.
If you want me to call you Elmo, you're going to have to talk like Elmo. Everyone get together. Thank you so much.
Stick around, we'll have more improv for you soon.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, keep it going for Allison in the room!